What's up guys, Brownie Bits Gaming here, and I'm bringing you a brand new episode in the world of Otium. And guys, this is the brand new province. I know you guys have been waiting for this and excited for this as much as I have. This is, as we've talked about in the last live stream, this is the Salem Witchtown province. Okay, we're good. Oh gosh. So this is based off of the Salem, Massachusetts, as if the Salem witch trials had continued on from the 1690s on through the 1800s. So like the first 10, 20 years of the 1800s. So this build is more of an 1800s build, while this over here is more of a 1600s build. And what we're going to be working on is this big old structure right next to it. So let's go ahead and get right on into this project, I guess. There's not much to talk about. We'll get right on into it. Alright guys, so what we are doing here is actually this is a build based off of a real life build in Salem, Massachusetts, which was built in not 19. Oh gosh. So this build was built in 1620. It is based off of the first church in Salem, is what it's called. Get up there. So basically, this is a Puritan style church. Oh my gosh. And what that means is there's not there's gonna be some like similar like the Christian style designs where it is kind of a little bit more fancy, but this whole building is more of a build that is kind of on the lower end of the like super fancy design. So we will not have an extreme amount of depth to this. Like, we're gonna add as much as we can without making it too fancy looking. So that's the goal in this, and that's going to be a little bit challenging, but I think all in all, I think this is going to be pretty darn cool. So what we're working on right now is actually the bell tower. This church has one bell tower. And let's see. Okay, I think that's going to be good for now. We're not going to be able to come up here. That's not really what the whole idea of what Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more work done. I'm going to work on the roof. This is kind of a shell of the build right now. So I'm going to work on the roof and the ceiling on the inside. And we will talk a little bit later after I get some more work done. So I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got to admit, I'm having so much trouble trying to get this facade to really match up with how I'm trying to or how I want this building to go. Not really anything too... It's not really too hard. Like, I'm not upset with this facade. Like, I really am not. There's some stuff that I do want to kind of go through, like the windows. We've got some iron bars that's going to be up in the top portion as well. So it's not going to be the solid piece of wood as it is now, which it does not look very good, I do have to admit. So, with that being said, though, I am having a lot of trouble because of the church that I'm basing this build off of. It's it's very lime cobblestoney, very stone based, you know. And that's actually how those churches were built back in the day. They had a lot of like this cobblestone texture to it. And if I remember to, hopefully I'll throw up an image of this church that I'm basing this off of up on the screen, at least earlier or right now. And as you can see, or hopefully see, it's really not wooden. It's very stone. And so stone is not really in this, you know, we've got brick, but stone is not in this block palette. So that's kind of where I'm struggling a little bit. But I think the biggest issue I'm having right now is solid wood. And once I get in there and actually start breaking out these windows, like I'm gonna have, ooh, that's too low. That's too low. But we'll have these windows here, and they'll go up pretty high, up to even like there. Okay, guys, you know, I'm looking at it now, and that's what it needed. That's really it needs windows. It needs the windows of the church, and I don't remember how high I took that up. Let's take a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th one. Okay. Okay. Also, we've got the roof done up there, and then I'm kind of leaving it like that. One thing that is going to change, we will have a window up here. There will be multiple windows, actually. We might even do small, like, slit windows, like that here. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. But one thing I do want to do here is we'll have a... This is not going to lend very much. Actually, you know what? It'll be fine. What we'll do is start it at the base of this one. But what I kind of want to do is go into the nether and collect some of the quartz. And what we'll do is we'll line this whole thing as a ceiling. And we'll line it with quartz. And then we'll come through and make kind of a pattern along these lines on the ceiling. And we'll just kind of do like these crossing X's with slabs of this. Just one down. So, oops. Yeah. I think that'll look really cool with the ceiling. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about what's going on. So, yeah, I will be right back. Seriously. Why am I even thinking about this? Hi, how are you? Oh, okay, bye. But why do I do this to myself? Don't I know that I'm terrible at Minecraft? Stop that. I don't know why I just broke that. That was... Yay! That was Minecraft like 101. Do not break spawners. Oh well. I'll survive. Look at these guys. What's up? Oh no! But seriously, like why? Why do I put myself through this? I just really do not have any clue. You know, like I'm over here. There's so much stuff that I could grab, as in the quartz. But I decided this would be a fantastic idea. Let's go and raid this fortress. I hate myself sometimes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to it. And hello, hole all the way to the ground. Let's not fall down there, because that would be bad. That would be very bad. Hello, little baby zombie pigman. Alright, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing, and then I'll be back. Bye, guys. Alright, guys, so I've got the roof in, and I'm gonna pick these up, too. So yeah, I've got the ceiling in, not the roof. I got the ceiling in, and we're gonna go ahead and kind of do this this little design that I've. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I forgot. So what we're going to do is knock out that. And then we're going to do the same over here. And then they should match up. Perfect. Perfect. There was... I can't. There we go. Okay, and then let's see how well this matches up with everything. Okay, a little bit funky looking, but I'm sure we can find some way to make this work really well together. Ooh! Oh, that's perfect, actually. You know what? That's pretty darn perfect, because there's the center, and we can make a pretty cool little chandelier-type design here. Okay. Again, none of this is going to really be too extravagant because of the time period. None of this was. Oh, shoot. But yeah, like I was saying, none of this really was all that extravagant. So, hang on, why was that? That needs to be broken. Okay. And then one thing we could do, so this is your centerpiece right here. One thing we can do is this number here. Oh, and that's going to match up perfectly. Okay, cool. This is starting to get pretty darn hard to kind of keep track. Okay, so here is your center. And then what we can do over here is, I don't actually really know what we can do for the entrance. I think what we'll probably end up doing is putting some sort of lighting in the ceiling. But I like how that's looking so far. And then what we do is, I'm going to use these to begin with, and then as we, or if we run out, then I'll start to use the slabs again. But what we end up having is this little, like, diagonal support. Support's not really the correct word. This is just kind of a simple design that would make sense. It's very similar to the roof that the ceiling I've seen in some pictures of this church. So it's not exact. I mean, the design that they have on the inside is actually quite different, but we cannot this is probably about as close as we can get it to look in Minecraft. So, or at least in vanilla. I mean, because chisels and bits, you know, chisels and bits we could do a whole lot of fun stuff with. So, don't really know what I'm going to do with this quite yet. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is just kind of filling this in for now, for the time being. And then let's go ahead and break all of this down. And all of our windows are going to be some sort of stained glass design. I don't really know. It will probably just end up being just crosses. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I really like how that turned out. The only thing I'm not too fond of is this transition. And what we'll probably end up doing is coming up here and actually just kind of breaking this out and doing this number here. Yeah, that's probably, I don't like it as much, but that's probably what we're gonna, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do, unfortunately. But, all the same, let's break this down one. And now I'm going to be doing some more research on the inside of the church, because I want to try and get it as close to it, or as close to the design of the current church as I can. As you know, as far as Minecraft will let me, that is. So I'm not going to be straying too far from the design. I mean, these windows are going to have to be that way, mainly because of the lack of ability that I can get in Minecraft. So let's... Although I think this is very, very church-like. And once we get the stained glass in there, it's going to really pop. I think it's really going to look good. We may even be able to do some sort of extra little design on the outside to kind of make it look just that much better. But as far as designing goes, the outside, these windows is really what it needed. I mean, that brings so much more to the table than just the solid wood. And that's one thing, if you are having trouble, that at least is what I've found out. I'm not by any means an expert builder, but if you're having trouble with design, adding in windows, especially like in a church or a public building like a school, like Wallace did a fantastic job with his design using the brick, and I might even try to throw in some brick here and there, similarly to his. But he did a fantastic job as splitting up with the different design and then adding windows in. You know, because, yeah, these add, you know, depth and stuff, but the windows add a lot to it. So that, keep in mind, especially for a church, you know, you're going to have a lot of windows, especially stained glass windows in a church. So that's one thing to keep in mind. We're going to add another window up here a little bit later. But yeah, we're going to add another window up there, maybe on each side, a little kind of cross design like that. And it's going to be facing out. And that's where we'll put the iron bars. That's what they're called. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired, guys. Alright. Anyways, check out Wallace's video that was released today. Because he does a fantastic job describing what the Salem witch trials were in kind of a broad terms and what this style really is, because we've got a little bit of questions as far as what the style is so far through the streams and through some of the people that we've talked to. This is a colonial America, or an American colonial times, so 1600 through 1800s American colonies times. So the builds are going to be very similar to that. Very, as he mentioned, purist, Quaker, those styles. So that's why we're not. That's why I'm trying not to go too highly detailed with this church. Although the churches would be a little bit more detailed than just kind of like the other public buildings and the homes, because churches are very, very important in the actual society of this this era. Wow, once we get some glass in there, that's really gonna pop. But yeah, so that's about all the time I have left for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you really enjoyed it, and want to see more content like this, and want to see more Otium videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button to me, and go check out all the other channels. I have all of them linked down in my description below. So make sure you check them out and give them a nice subscription and everything else. So guys, thank you again, and I'm out of here. Peace out, Girl Scouts.